And we're back, here to explore the next temple. Huh? I, I, I thought it would be smooth sailing this time, but we still have to figure out a way to get the door open. Isn't that good news? At least that means no one's ahead of me. Even if they may have chosen the same subject, I got here first. Academia's researchers aren't alone in coveting King Deshret's relics. What do you mean, coveting? It's legitimate research approved by the Academia. Don't you dare compare me to treasure hoarders. Let's just find a way through the damn door. Oh, thanks, Squirtle. Do you remember how Bin Bin somehow made the stone slate light up? Let's have a look at it. We might even discover a clue. Huh? There's that stone slate doing with Dr. Squirtle. Well, Dr. Squirtle here is an expert adventurer with much more experience in ruin mechanisms than Tirza. Giving her this important item will help us make the best use of it. Ah, yes, that's right. That was my intention exactly. Is that how it is? Fine, you do have a point. So, Dr. Squirtle, have you figured anything out? Nothing so far. Nothing so far. Well, Dr. Squirtle doesn't know nothing about research. It's never too late to learn. Even someone as knowledgeable as me can't figure anything out. I suppose I really must continue improving myself. If I spend 10 years working hard at academia, no, I don't think I'll get that far. 10 years of hard work won't do anything for a layman. Just forget it. Huh? But you'll never know if you don't give it a try. Hey, Ben's acting a little strange. Oops, oops. Maybe Ben can open the door? Oops, 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 oops. Oops. Wow, Ben's so useful. Whoa! It actually opened up! I didn't expect Ben to be able to do that. Oop, oop. Listen, I think Ben's saying that it's capable of more than that. Oop! Paimon gets the feeling that Ben is much more useful than the stone slave. Or maybe you should ask this instead. Will this stone slate really be of any use? Of course it will. It has to. I might lose my mind if it's of less use than Ben. Be patient. It's too early to make any judgment yet. Huh? Well, you're right, Jebral. A short-sighted researcher is bound to amount to nothing. Patience is a virtue. Uh, but neither Paimon nor Dr. Squirtle are researchers. We will need patience nonetheless.
Well, that is true. That's enough. It doesn't matter who did it wrong. All that matters is that the door opened, right? Now that the door is open, you're eager to go inside, aren't you, Ben Ben? Oop, oop. Alright, here's an archaeological team. Let's go! Oop, oop.
Let's advance with caution. Oh, I know. We should be fine if we stay close to Dr. Squirtle, right? No, no, you're not gonna be fine.
Come on, Dr. Squirtle, let's get moving. London seems to know the place well, and for some reason doors seem to hold a special place in its heart.
Maybe it's a bizarrely shaped key.
But if that's true, then which door is its pair?
Zip.
Yes. 見切りました。終わりね。撤収。かかれ。はっ。痛がっちゃいないよ。
I will follow you wherever you will go. Release. Go, my minion. Lead me to the sacred treasures.
急がなくてもいいのよ。
Wow, this side lit up. Do we need the other side to light up the door too? Let's go check out the other side.
Let's actually see what he has to say. Honestly, in my head, Jabrail has a voice similar to that of the ghost from StarCraft. I think it would fit him pretty well. Uh,
行くぞ。
hmm. Guess we put it there. Yep.
行くぞ。
Lead me, Cube. Lead me.
急がなくてもいいのよ。
Lead me further. Show me the truth. Oh.
Benben's been milling around the door, but nothing happened this time. Boop, boop, boop. It seems to have been talking to the door, sir.
Stop that nonsense. Doors can't speak.
But something like Benben shouldn't be able to speak either, right?
Uh,
That's true. Huh. Guess Paimon unknowingly accepted that Benben can speak as well. But can beeping really be considered speaking?
yes, it can. You just have to learn binary and maybe Morse code, and you probably can speak of it pretty well.
Well, as long as communication is achieved, it doesn't matter if the language used is something we're familiar with. For example, animals have their own languages, and the sand has its own language too. If we don't understand it, Paimon's curious. Paimon really wants to know what Benben is saying. Just ask Benben if you're curious. Benben, what were you talking to the door about? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I see. Whoa, shit. You understand me? Haha, of course not. It's just, as I mentioned before, I can sense some of its emotions. But once you can understand Benben's emotions, trying to guess what Benben's saying isn't that difficult. Well, to be honest, didn't sense or understand anything. Dr. Squirtle, did you understand?
Uh, Honestly, not at all.
Yeah, Paimon has no idea what Chat's talking about. Well, no one's been here in a very long time.
Oh, of course.
Someone has been here, but they weren't able to open this door. Yeah, even Benben can't open it. The door is protecting something very important, and so much time has passed that it has almost forgotten how it used to open. People used to come here long, long ago, and some would even pass this way many times a day.
I mean, it's such a huge door after all. People used to walk here, huh? Hmm.
Oh, it must have been a mischievous cat that no one could catch, which is why so many people pass through here.
That's an interesting way of thinking. Oh, wait a minute. Did the door tell Ben all that? Ben, are you hiding something from us again? Ben!
Of course not. They're just guesses I made based on Benben's emotions.
Then those are some damn good guesses. You! I I almost believed you. If I had unknowingly included it in my paper, wouldn't everyone laugh at me once I publish it? How will you make it up to me when that happens?
Ha 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 ha! There's that. That would be your own mistake. As a researcher, you should be able to distinguish the authenticity of the materials you collect.
Ugh.
That was close. Paimon almost believed her too.
Thank goodness we don't have any papers to write.
Huh?
We have a long journey ahead. Let's stop wasting time and get moving. Right. This place is huge and filled with doors. If we do this in front of every door, who knows how long it will take us to finish?
Wouldn't that be perfect? You aren't fond of camping outside, but this place has walls, a ceiling, and even the research materials you want.
King Deshret's civilization fell due to tyranny, and this place is probably his mausoleum. I'd rather spend 2 weeks in the desert than spend a single night here.
Uh, Tirza, do you and King Deshret have...
Jet.
Oh, alright. Nakshtigal and the others are still waiting for us at the oasis. Let's continue exploring.
Why does it feel so difficult to switch voices today? I was doing it so well yesterday.
急
But
がなく
wasn't
てもい
really
いのよ。
doing it well. This looks like an elevator. Ugh, I'm exhausted. Moreover, besides Ben, we haven't made any other discoveries. That makes my exhaustion all the worse for it.
Huh? This place is huge, and we've seen so much on the way here. I'm sure there's lots to write about, right? Even if Paimon doesn't really know much about these things.
Neither of you are a researcher, so of course you don't understand. What we've witnessed this whole time can only be considered as proof for existing research, except Ben. How should I explain this to a non-researcher? Let me put it like this. She's walking so funnily. I want my paper to get approved by the academia's review. It's like love. It's like love? Your love is academic research? The current situation is that I want to love it, but it seems to hold no interest towards me. Ahem. A paper must stand out to pass the review. Just imagine that you're pursuing your ideal partner, and if you're no different from the other candidates, then how will you capture their hearts? I wouldn't know.
This analogy sounds like a real stretch, you know? The way Tirza thinks is really strange in my opinion. A couple just has to consider each other suitable. There's no need to compete with others.
We're still talking about academic reviews, aren't we? Right? We are, right? I shouldn't have made that example. Just forget what I said. I guess this is where our little chat ends. It'll be more efficient if we split up and look for clues. An archaeological expedition with no hope in sight. Who cares about efficiency? Stone slate had lit up once. We'll definitely find a way to make it light up completely. Just have to not give up. But how can you guarantee that? Wait, so you really do know something, don't you? What I do know is that there may be hope if we continue forward, but we'll leave empty-handed if we turn back now. Well, that is true.
Tirza, stop worrying about this and that. An indoor zoology researcher like yourself has finally gotten the opportunity to enter some ruins, so just treat it as a chance to view some of your senior's research subjects for yourself.
You're right. I should be more professional. But even if we're going to split up, I want Dr. Squirtle to stay close to me. Okay, I'll stay close. I'll have nothing to worry about with you around.
Haha, there's no danger here. While you might be a researcher, you're terrible at puzzles. You'll just be a burden to Dr. Squirtle.
Exploring ruins has never been my forte. But if I'm given enough time and pen and paper, then such problems will be no problems at all.
Alright. Anyway, just shout, "Help me!" if you're in danger or something.
I wonder if we'll even be able to hear him.
One of us will get there in time, probably.
Someone doubt we'll actually get there in time. What if none of you do? Then we'll make sure that your grave is a nice sunny spot that can see the sunrise or sunset. Which one do you prefer?
It's impossible as breaking open 10 bad eggs in a row for breakfast.
I think you need some lessons in mathematics, Chet. I can introduce a teacher to you once we return.
Looks like this path has come to an end. You know what? Why don't we go back to the previous room?
にはより多くの身
Back
分
the
を持っ
way
た
we
方が便利なの。
came. Oh, back the
君
way
に
we
もい
came.
くつか作ってあげようか。
Woohoo! This door's already open! Bitmix seems to have a lot to share with doors. If only my father and I could do the same.
「裁きの糸よ工作せよ」「捕まえた」「せいとかかれ」「はっよっ」急がなくてもいいのよ。痛がっちゃいないの。とほっ急がなくてもいいのよ。
I'm the wrong way or something?
よっよし 産卵せし在に言葉なき手がかり。
Lead me,
急がなくて
Cube-sama.
もいいのよ。
Lead me. Lead me to the treasure cube-sama. Release. Lead me. Takes such a long path.
I guess we'll have to line both sides up here.
I mean, the Paimon. Why would it ever be something else? Yeah.
急がなくてもいいのよ。
Have you found any clues? I haven't made any progress over here just yet.
急がなくてもいいのよ。
Yeah? Oh. Huh? Off we go. Transform. Release. Oh.
それ。
Go, go, go. Away, away, away. Wee, wah, woo. Hurry. Oh, we're back in the main chamber again. So exciting. Ba-ba-da! Door open. Great! As expected of my assistant, no mechanism or puzzle shall ever be your match. No need to exaggerate.
Dr. Squirtle is impressive, but you should help out too, dear Zed. Speaking of which, didn't you complain about being exhausted and not discovering anything so far? How are you this motivated now?
It's because my researcher's intuition tells me we're about to make a breakthrough. Researcher's intuition? Is it like an adventurer's instinct?
Oh, Paimon gets it. That's the ability to predict that there will be an ambush at the corner or a trap behind that door, right? Then you'd better be careful, Dr. Squirtle. Further, let's prepare for battle as well.
What are you all talking about? Researcher's intuition I mentioned is based on a vast knowledge and careful observation. It's akin to a flash of genius. Yeah, still prepare for battle. But what you've said does make sense. My consideration is lacking in that aspect. Well, if there's danger, I'll be counting on all of you to do the jobs I hired you for then. What's the button do? Oh, it's an elevator.